Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Living Life a Life You. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and today I am joined by a super cool student of Life University, Mr. Aaron Bryant.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It is an honor.
It is an honor.
So Aaron, tell the world, where are you in the program, what program you're in, and where are you from?
I'm a 10th quarter student at Life University. I'm in the chiropractic program, and I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
South Carolina, right around the corner. Ish.
Yeah. Kind of. It's like three and a half, 4 hours.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay. My limit of driving is 6, so I swear,
Yeah. It's not far.
So tell me, Aaron, what inspired you to become a chiropractor?
So I've been going to the chiropractor since I was about 12.
Mm-hmm.
I did a whole lot of contact sports, and my parents would just want to try to keep me healthy.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for contact. I was not trying to dodge people for sure. And after so I've been in the chiropractic life for forever. But after school, after playing in college, I was just kind of going from job to job. And then my neighbor who grew up across the street from me was already a chiropractor, and she convinced me to go. So
wow.
I'm here.
Tell me about your chiropractic experience as a kid. Do you remember much of it?
It was, I just remember Thompson table. It was more Thompson. I'd go once a week, and it was just a regular routine thing. That's all I can remember.
That's awesome. That's great. I love that your parents took that leap of faith and can take you to a non-traditional approach to making sure that your body was to its optimum with your contact sports. So what sports did you play?
I played football, basketball, track, soccer, done mixed martial arts.
All the things.
They try to keep me busy.
Yeah. I love that. And that honestly reflects into how organized you are, and it reflects into your dedication to the profession and the way that I know you in classroom as well. So that's really awesome. I can see that. It makes sense now. So Aaron, tell me a little bit about how your experience has been over the past 10 quarters in school.
Life University is interesting to be a place to be. There's people from every different place, every different background. So you get to learn a lot about yourself and other people. And you go through a whole lot of trials and tribulations, just because it's not an easy program.
Right.
Very, very long hours, but it's very well worth it. I've been to about every club, traveled to different seminars and everything for that. And it's been a great experience for me so far.
That's awesome.
Just lots of learning. Lots of learning still to go.
Yes, of course. We're always learning as providers of health. We have to. Yes. We have to. It's nice that you've kind of delved into the different clubs and organizations, because I do think that those, as a student, my first year, I didn't go into any club organization. I was just like, I moved to a different country. I'm speaking a new language. I am living away from family. I need to understand self. And then a friend of mine dragged me into a club, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. These people are kind of nice. Okay, this is nice. And then I kept just going and going, like, oh, I love all of them. This is so great. But I think it definitely changes your perspective of that enjoyment of the university, but also of that enjoyment of your professional growth, whether it is a professional organization or is about self-help or business or nutrition or whatever it is. But you are particularly focused now into the Motion Palpation Club.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about what this club is and why Motion Palpation.
I started Motion Palpation my first quarter, and I went because they get hands-on immediately. They're trying to teach you. We teach anatomy, when we get there, and then teach you palpation, joint palpation, motion analysis, and setups in a way that keeps you safe and also your patient safe.
That's important. Safety is number one.
Yes.
Why motion? What about motion palpation? Why is it so important in chiropractic for those who don't know?
When you do any technique, you're going to motion, you're going to palpate. You got to touch and feel somebody to figure out what you're going to do. Even if you're using some tonal analysis to it, at some point you're going to have to feel. And the body gives you signals through through changes in muscular tone or movement of the body or stiffness of joints, and you're gonna have to touch and feel that.
Yeah, I agree, and I love it, and I love that it is an organization on campus. I love that what it stands for, and I love that you guys are teaching as early on, and you can go in as early on as first quarter. Tell me, would you say that how has it going from first quarter till now, has it changed or impacted or how would you say it's changed your trajectory at life?
It's definitely changed how I thought I was going to practice.
Yeah.
Because I've been basically a Thompson patient my entire life until I got here. And then I went to the club and just fell in love with all the stuff that we were being taught. And it definitely has moved me to want to adjust more full spine in that way.
That's nice. That's beautiful. That's great to see. But how do you see yourself practicing in the future? You mentioned a little bit of the full spine, but do you see yourself into that diversified analysis? So what does that look like?
I feel like I'm doing more diversified. I've had a chance to have some classes with Dr. Hockman, the wizard. And he said, when I say the wizard, he's interesting man, but he was an electrician before. So he has knows like all the neuroanatomy and stuff. And he uses his background from electrician to do that, to talk to the body. He has a weird way of different inputs to get the body to speak back to him. And I want to try to learn some of that as well. I'm taking as many classes as I can from him while he's still here on campus.
Yes.
Right. So using that plus all his little tricks, I think would be a very good way to integrate things.
He's such a great person to learn from. And I've talked about this in other podcasts, but if you haven't watched that podcast with Dr. Hockman, please do so, because he's such he's hilarious first and foremost, but also he's just so driven and loving of the profession. And I love that he loves to teach. And you can see it, you can feel it. I took many classes with him, and I'm so happy that he's still around and you're getting that input. That just speaks volumes. So tell me, what have you learned so far from him that you're like, oh, this changed my whole everything, and now I need to go back and kind of relearn, if anything?
It's hard to actually pick a point, because he's at the top of Thompson's. He's at the top of SLT. He has his own. He has his own thing going, and I just learned that every analysis is looking at the body at a different angle. So you can take things from different points to figure out what the person needs, and we all are saying the same thing in a different way that really resonates with us. And that's why people pick different techniques.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just changing the way that we say a sentence. We're still saying the same sentence. Saying the same message. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Tell me, where do you see yourself after graduation? If an idea yet.
I'm between two ideals right now. One is I've been trying to set up to go live out of the country and practice out of the country in Europe. And then also have the ideal to just go back home and open up, because I'm a big family man, and all my family still is in the same spot. So it'd be good to see them every day.
Yeah. But also just a great experience to be
inside. Experiences. So
both.
Maybe I can do both and get them to both.
Maybe we can start with peak. How about that? Peaking abroad.
Peaking abroad.
That's so awesome. It's a great experience, or a great opportunity that you have to start with 3-6 months abroad and see how that feels and continue with that path. I'm excited for all the things and all the lives that you're about to change and will continue changing. Tell the world, when does Motion Palpation Club meet right now this quarter?
All right. So Motion Palpation Club meets from 11 to 1 in room 147 on RCCE. We generally break it up into 2 sections. The first hour is going to be people who are new to motion palpation. And we take it a little slower pace, more anatomy, more slowing down. And we have multiple officers to help you out through the whole process. And then the second half, we're going to teach the same stuff, but and add in a little more. And it's going to be more clinical pearls we add in that we learned from the organization.
And what days are those?
It's Wednesdays,
11 to 1.
11 to 1.
11 to 1. That's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the people that are listening in. And finally, Aaron, if you could give your first quarter Aaron one piece of advice, what would that be?
Make friends outside of campus. Don't live in the life bubble, because you're going to be here 3.5, 4 years or so. And it's going to help you to be able to speak chiropractic to people who are not living in the life, living, breathing every day in life. Because as soon as you get to clinic, you're going to have to get people to come in to see you. And you have to make them believe in you, you first, and then chiropractic after that. So
that's awesome. I love that. That's a great piece of advice. Create a community. Create a community, guys. Well, good luck. Good luck on the rest of your time here. You have a year to go?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going fast.
A year to join me on the other side. Come on.
If it could only be faster.
Well, enjoy every moment, because you will look back one day and be like, oh, I love that, or I miss that.
Yes.
Talking from experience, guys. But good luck on the rest of your time at Life University. I'm really excited for all your strides and everything that you've accomplished and what you're going to continue to accomplish. I'll see you in clinic.
See you in clinic.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Living Life. I Life You. Bye.
Bye.